Devils, number at D, number 19, Sean Sealer. At D, number 24, Brian Whitting. At forward, number 4, Kristen Priest. At forward, number 21, Dave Shute. At forward, number 77, Chris Chastain. Big goal for the Devils today. Number 31, Isaac Tillman. Starting for our Des Moines Oak Leafs, our new starter of the game, Louis Brett. Parents are told series. Starting at D, number 7, Dylan Warwick. At the other point is number 33, Levi Butler. Starting at forward, number 3, Tyler May. At the other forward is number 29, Ryan Dunn. And then forward, number 36, Carter Haas. And starting in net for the Oak Leafs today, number 35, Jack Evans.
Okay, we're here for another installment of Oak Leaf Hockey, Varsity Edition. Apologize for everybody trying to watch JV game. We were a little cut up, a little Wi-Fi issue. I think we got it resolved. Oak Leafs came out with a 5-3.
5-3. Empty netter at the very end to make a 5-3. So huge victory for the JV squad going into the last weekends. I think that helps, kind of almost, solidify us for spots in the end of the year tournament. Still have work to do, but just kind of looking at each team trying to fight a way in. Some of them play each other, and so they'll kind of knock each other around and maybe knock each other out. So, it's a huge 2 points for us, which I think kind of helps us get a spot at the end of the year tournament.
Okay, now our varsity team needs to take care of business here. With Quad Cities winning against Cedar Rapids yesterday, we now have to win 4 games out of our last 5.
Yep, we got to win 4 out of the next 5. So the first step is just this one here, and then worry about everything else. And there's only 1 spot left for the tournament, and that's the number 8 spot. And there's only 2 teams that are able to get that 1 spot, and it's us and Quad City. So this is a huge must-win game, so that puts a little bit of pressure off for next weekend.
Okay, opening face-off behind the net. Warwick sends it around up to Hobbs. Doesn't quite get out. Now it is. Hobbs centers it. Tries to get to May. Dubuque sends it up the boards, gets it back in the neutral zone. Hobbs sends it back in. May has to touch up. Dunn goes into pressure. Long pass out by Dubuque on Butler's stick. Butler sends it up. He's going to send it in the zone. And Dunn will pressure behind the net. May comes out the other side at the puck, sends it out to Warwick. Warwick a shot on net, gets through, goalie sends it to side. May sends it back to Warwick. Warwick with another shot on net. Bounces around there. Back to Butler, tries to keep in. Dubuque now with a shot. Bit to the left. Just doesn't come out. Now it does. Oakley's with the change. And they're offsides.
Yeah, Butler just got enough of number 16 for Dubuque, just kind of slowing him up, and then created that offsides.
So we got Hender, Mink, and Cooker on the front, Dorfield, Stern on the backside. Hender goes in for the face-off. Hender wins it back to Stern. Stern sends it up the boards to Mink, gets past him. Mink battling on the boards now. Stern sends it back in. Hender chases. Dubuque sends it back out. They get it back in deep. Dorfield's going to go behind the net to pick it up. Sends it up around the boards of Stern. Stern chips it up and out of play, so we'll have a face-off left of Jack Evans.
Yeah, in this game, kind of look to see how Jack does on his angles. I think yesterday, he had some giving up some goals on the outside of kind of the scoring area, outside the dots, and that's kind of just angle play. And I'm going to kind of keep an eye out and just looking at his angles and covering that short side.
Okay, Dunn goes in for face-off, stretch pass to Hobbs. Hobbs gets around him. Nice speed by Hobbs. Hobbs rolls off the stick. Centers it back. Dubuque now breaks out. Misses the pass. Dorfield now with the backhand. They come in. Centering pass. Stern with the puck. Dunn sends it up to Hobbs. We got a 3-on-1 here. Hobbs with the shot. Caught the goalie leaning there for the pass. Hobbs picking up where he left off yesterday.
Yeah, that one right there, 3-on-1. You have to score in those situations, and Hobbs was able to be patient enough to see what the D was going to do, and the D kind of stuck in the middle, and the goalie then has to think if he's going to go across ice to that weak side, because that could have been an option, but Hobbs took the shot and was able to beat him on blocker side. So good patience, good work out of that top line we have.
Okay, that brings out the Burton, Goodnow, and Kilty line. Butler now with the puck. Sends it over to Barton. Barton skates it in. Shot on net. Kilty goes in for the rebound. Sends it to Barton off. He missed it. Now Goodnow tries to recover. Warwick now sends it in deep. Butler keeps it in. It's going to be an icing on Dubuque.
Yeah, so yesterday, we were able to get out to a pretty good lead, but then we let Dubuque just kind of hang around and made it more of a game than what we wanted it to be. So hopefully we can kind of just feed off that first goal, get a good sizable lead, and then just be able to stay with that and continue the pressure.
Okay, Dubuque works it out. Good battle with Goodnow on the boards. Barton out the puck. Shot and a goal.
Nice goal.
Use the defenseman as a screen. He was telling me yesterday that shot where he wouldn't have fell on his butt.
Right.
He's like, I had the lane. I picked out the spot, and my feet just fell out from underneath me. It didn't happen this time.
Didn't happen this time, and what makes that goal big is we need to get scoring out of all of our lines, not just relying on that one. And so just getting the puck to go and back to the net from other people, especially going down the stretch, is a huge thing. Just building confidence in each of the lines.
Okay, Mink gets crunched up on the boards by two Dubuque players. Battling, still battles, comes out with the puck to Warwick. Warwick now sends it up to Hender. Hender picks the puck up, crosses the red line, He's going to, looked like he was going to skate in. Warwick goes ahead and hits it in. Cooker on the floor check. Number 9 from Dubuque. He's kind of the killer on the JV team. He has quite a few goals there. Good plays. Mink sends it up the board. Hender goes in. Mink comes out. It sends it up the board. Releases Cooker out. Cooker's got a race to the puck. Ends up on the bench.
Yeah, so then we'll get an offensive face-off here since the Dubuque player put it in the bench.
So that brings out Hobbs, man, Dunn, Dorfield, and Stern on the backside. Hobbs goes in for the face-off. Any complaints on camera today? We got Mr. Gooden on the camera, so direct them to him. He's not listening. Hobbs with the puck, centers it, comes to May. May behind the net with Dunn. Dunn gets knocked down. We're going to draw the penalty there. It's kind of a late arm went up, but he decided to call him with a rough, it looks like.
Yeah, so we'll go on to a power play, and hopefully, I'm hoping this game is a little bit less, have a little bit less penalties than the last one we just got out of with the JV.
That was penalty filled.
It was penalty filled. I'm pretty sure they used multiple score sheets. So hopefully it's a little bit of a cleaner game.
Okay, we got Ryan Dunn going face-off, wins it over to Hobbs. Hobbs over to Warwick. Warwick back to Hobbs. Hobbs down to Dunn. Dunn with the centering shot. Oh, and Cooker was there. He got his stick tied up, I think.
Yep.
They clear it down to Jack. Jack sets it up for Hobbs. Breaks out up to Warwick. Warwick skates past the red line. He's just going to skate it in. Sends it back behind the net. Dunn and May chase after. Dunn's first one to the puck. Sends it back to Hobbs. Dubuque anticipated that. Almost got the puck. Hobbs sends it back in deep behind the net. Now May with it. May sends it out to Cooker. Cooker over to Hobbs. Hobbs with the one-timer. Goalie comes across for it. Hobbs now back with the puck. Sends it up to Warwick. Warwick over to Dunn. Over to Warwick. Back to Dunn. Back to Warwick. Shot. Hobbs comes up the rebound. Sets it back up. Tried to send over to Warwick. Ends up to Dunn. Dunn just keeps it in. He pass over to May. Had May kind of handcuffed. Dubuque sends it in deep.
And Dubuque does have a very good penalty kill. They're second in the league in converting and killing penalties at about a rate of a 93%. So it's tough to go by, but we're getting some good opportunities and some good looks.
Dorfield keeps it in. Shot on net. Funny bounce off the boards. Nice stick by Dorfield to keep from the breakaway there. Dubuque with a shot outside on Jack. Dubuque comes back out just trying to waste some time. Brings it back in. They're full strength now. Send it back around. Kilty's now going to pick the puck up. Doesn't quite get a hold of it. Goes back around for Stern. Stern reverses the others. Comes out the other side of the net. Just gets it out of the zone. Off of Barton's shoulder. Dubuque goes ahead and sends it down. Stern tries to catch it. Gets by him. Sends it over to Dorfield. Dorfield with the pass. Jack gets that puck and freezes it to finish the line change. Aggressive play by Jack to jump out and grab that puck.
Go ahead and get that. I don't think anything good was going to start to happen. So Jack, wise decision to just get a reset and get going forward.
Brings Hender, Cooker, and Mink out. Butler and Warwick on defense. Hender in for the faceoff. Wings it back to Warwick. Warwick sends it high off the boards. Gets it out of the zone. Dubuque controls. Hender with the puck. Cooker centers it and gets nice check into the boards for his trouble.
Right.
Dubuque will finish their checks off.
Yeah,
they're not going to miss an opportunity to
That's what their coaches preach, is finishing their checks, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're, may take a penalty or two for being
3, 4, 5, 6.
But, and I was always an aggressive coach. We were going to finish our checks, and I don't see anything wrong with it. And sometimes you get caught with a charge or a,
high one
or something like that. Sometimes I was okay with some of the aggressiveness. What I wasn't okay with was the extra.
Yep. Whistle blows, let's walk away, and
don't take anything extra.
Okay, battling on the blue line. Cooker comes out with it, tries to center it. Hender got tied up. Dubuque comes out with it, sends the puck behind the net. They're the first one to it. Shoulder by Butler to knock him off the puck. Hender with the puck. Sends it up to Mink, just off his stick. That's going to give us an icing. And we'll go with a line change here. Brings Hodgman and Dunn, Butler and Warwick on defense.
Yeah, it used to drive me crazy as a coach, getting penalties for things that come out of your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Because that has nothing to do with any plays or anything. And
keep your mouth shut, go to the penalty box or go to the bench and live to fight another day.
Right.
Okay, Dubuque comes out, tries a wraparound, stick by Jack, poke check, up to May. May sends it not quite out, turn over to Dubuque. They send it back, Warwick now with the puck. He comes out with it. Sends it up to May, just off of his stick. Dubuque now picks the puck up, skates it in the neutral zone. Bounce off the wall around Butler. Got a 2-on-1, nice back check by Hobbs. Puck now behind the net for Butler to pick up. Oh, little slip off a stick, sends it up to May. May's going to skate it up past the red line and in the zone. Skates around it. Sends it over to Hobbs. Hobbs over to Dunn. Dunn with a shot. Glove saved by the goalie.
Yeah, on that one, good play, good entry. But just caught Dunn just a little bit too in on himself, where he had to adjust, which gave time for the goalie to be able to set up for that shot. So.
Stern battling on the blue line. Got a 3-on-3 scrum over there. Goodnow now goes in, floor check. You got Stern coming back. Nice save by Jack. Another nice save. Stern comes out of that with the puck. Don't turn it over, Stern. Nice defense. Oh, got a Stern now with the puck's going to send it in deep. Kilty's going in after. Now Goodnow going over the boards. Nice save by Butler by Dorfield. Barton tips it in deep down to Kilty. And puck goes back in deep. We get a line change. And that should be an icing. That'll bring us back down for an offensive zone face-off. We got Hobbs, May, and Dunn out there. Warwick and Butler on defense.
Yeah, so not too much things going on right now. That's going to kind of get you all excited and pretty clean so far. I know I see some jawing going back and forth, but nothing outrageous.
Shot by Butler. Good save by the goalie. I don't know if he saw that. I think he just felt it. Be another offensive zone face-off.
Yeah, and he came out, strong and didn't get tucked back into his net and stayed out, taking away any angles, which is a little bit easier to make some saves on. So.
Okay, Dubuque comes out, rushing in. Shot on net, goes behind the net. Warwick comes up with the puck. Still has the puck. trying to get it up to Dunn. Pesty defense by Dubuque. Now Hobbs with the puck, going to go behind net, skating it out. Gets pestered from behind. He's going to send it up to Warwick, just off of Warwick's stick. He's got a hold of it now. We got a 3-on-2 with Warwick, Dunn, and May. Warwick goes in the corner for it, sends it over to May. May comes out with it. May with a shot. Dubuque gets a stick in the lane. They come out with the puck through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in.
Good job by Jack going out and at least getting a little bit of
disruption. He's getting aggressive and coming out with it. May brings it in the zone, gets it off the stick. Now May, nice pass to Dunn, or to Hobbs. Ooh, who is that behind the net down? May is down. He took a hard check. I don't know if that's shoulder or wrist. He's holding his right arm a little funny.
I don't know, it might have been that maybe his man parts.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know. It looks like he's going to be fine.
Might have been that, or just a little bit of wind knocked out of you. I don't see him, wrists and stuff.
He's sitting on the boards ready to go back in, so I think he'll be fine.
I think it's more losing a little bit of your breath there.
A couple seconds to catch it.
Yeah.
Dubuque in the neutral zone now. Dorfield steps up. A little hot potato going on right here. Puck behind the net. Off Cooker's stick. Shot on net. Tip. Jack's going to jump and cover.
Yeah, a little bit more control and a little bit less finesse on our movement of the puck. Especially when you get close to that blue line, you gotta put something on it. You gotta win that blue line, get it out. I think we were trying to finesse it out a little bit too much.
Need to get a little more mustard on it. Get it out of the zone. Shot on net to the left of Jack Evans. Dorfield battles for it, sends it behind the net. Turnover. Jack again battling. Mink now on the boards, battling for the puck. Stern jumps in. Puck comes out to Hender. Hender sends it right back in. Nice stick by Dorfield. Still battling to get out. Got to get that puck out of the zone. There we go. I think they cleared it themselves. Cooker pressuring. They send it back in deep. Mink with the glove.
You got to move the puck. Just put it across the ice. Change it up.
I think they're trying to get a line change here. Only got half a line change going. Goodnow with the puck. Sends it up to Hender. Hender back over to Goodnow. Hender withdraws the interference call.
So go back up into our power play. We weren't able to be successful on our first opportunity, and see what we can muster here in the second opportunity. I think moving it around and then looking for that cross ice weak side. Even if you're down, looking for your D going down into the slot area.
That back door.
If you're up top, looking for that back door. Looking for that crease.
Done with the face-off. Cooker back to Hobbs. Hobbs over to May. May back to Hobbs. Hobbs with a shot. Cooker tried tipping it. Tipped it wide of the net. Now Dunn controls the puck. Sends it to Warwick up on the point. Back to Dunn. Back to Warwick. Warwick with the high shot. Nice keep by Warwick there. Dunn with the puck. Over to Warwick. To Cooker. Cooker with the shot. Back to Warwick. Warwick looks for the lane shot. May battling.
Yeah, goalie just beat him to the loose puck there. Got reached back, was able to get it to his glove, but I think coming getting a shot from the top. We're getting some traffic in front, and we're getting some 6-9. We just need to get a better angle.
Yep. Walk the line a little bit more.
Instead of going side to side, it's got to go up a little bit. It's just kind of tipping it up over.
Hobbs now at the puck. Hobbs with the shot. Got it through. Long rebound. Dubuque sends it back all the way to Jack. Hobbs will now pick the puck up behind the net. He's going to skate it out. Sends it up to Dunn. Dunn sends it across to Warwick just behind him. Warwick just sends it in deep. Cooker goes and chases along with Dunn. Cooker will be the first one. The puck's going to send it out to Hobbs. Back to Cooker. Down to Dunn. Back up to Hobbs. Hobbs looking for a lane. Nothing there. Gets to Warwick. Nice pass to Dunn. Still handcuffed him a little bit on his backhand. He had to recover the puck, and the goalie was able to get over on that shot.
Well, Dunn being over here on the left side, it's kind of an awkward angle for him because he's not on his forehand when it comes in for a one-timer, so you have to travel all the way across his body. So right here.
There it is.
There. That's the look that you need to go for. It's that cross-ice pass because it's going to open up that whole side of the net, and you're able to, you can't do a one-timer with Dunn on that side because of his hand, what hand he is.
Yep.
And so once it was over there, be able to slide it across, and it leaves that opening, and Dunn was able to find it. So good power play goal, and that was created, by movement, and then getting Dubuque to kind of, we were dictating where they were going to go, and that crease opened up. So good power play goal, up 3-0 with 2:12 left here in this first period.
Stern with the shot. Stern sends it back in deep. Kilty goes in on the floor check. Dubuque sends it back out. Stern now picks the puck up. What do we got going on here?
Oh, looks like Dorfield and number 16 just having little interactions on the way back.
They were talking about what they were going to do for dinner afterwards, or
could be, but so they're both going to go to the box. A little bit of
keep us 5-on-5. Should.
Yeah, two coincidentals, 5-on-5.
5-on-5.
So we'll get Dorfield back, in this, a little bit into the second period after the next whistle in the second period.
Butler, defenseman, tries to make a move on the blue line there, turns it over, but Mink battles. Cooker now with the puck. Cooker sends it in deep with Hender chasing after. Hender gets to the puck first on the boards. Mink comes over to help. Mink comes out with it, shot on net. Send it back around to Cooker. Cooker sends it up to Warwick. Warwick sends it back down to Cooker. Cooker with a shot. Nice deflection by Mink. Now behind the net. Good stick there. Bouncing puck coming out. Always scary for the defenseman. Nice play by Warwick there. Behind the net, Warwick picks the puck up, going to reverse it, come back out the other side. He's going to skate it out. In the zone, he's got Hender breaking to the net. Circles the wagon, drop off to Butler. Butler with the shot. Warwick with the rebound. Butler. Oh, thought Cooker had one there. Send it back around. Mink's going to go over to get it. Dubuque comes out with the puck through the neutral zone. Passes back, tips off, no icing. Butler's going to have to go back and get it. Butler looking for the stretch pass to Dunn. And that's going to give us 25 seconds left in this period.
Yeah,
for a defensive zone face-off.
I think the stretch pass was there for a split second,
but
we held it a little bit too long, and then it kind of went away. And that, instead of getting all the way to the blue, Dunn basically needed to come and go across the center circle. Then an easier way to convert that, and then if you don't get it, at least then you can continue to play it up on the half board.
Stern up to Hobbs. Hobbs over to May. May over to Dunn. Oh, they're going to say it was offsides. 11.9 seconds left. Your Oakleaf's up 3-0. Dunn goes in for the face-off. Hobbs is going to fly the zone here. Up, except for Boyd sent it behind him.
Yeah, if that would have been in front of Hobbs,
He would have taken off.
been able to take it off.
They play that play where they put Stern, the defenseman, up front as a wing, and they
Right.
put Hobbs back in defense, and they know to switch out. So that's going to end the first period. Your Oakleaf's up 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, good period. We didn't do anything to cost us. We had a couple of times where I thought we pinched when we didn't need to, but it didn't cost us in the end. And I think Jack got comfortable, made some key saves. He was active.
That's the first time I've seen him that aggressive in the
Right.
game, which
And
was
just being active with his stick and poke checking things, and so that's good to see. And I think his angles have been really good. So from the back end all the way up to the front, I think that was a good period for the Oakleys.
okay. So your Oakleys are up 3-0. The end of one. We'll be back in 15 after the scrape. Start second period. Okay, we're back. Get ready to start the second period. Your Oak Leafs up 3-0. Good first period. We got Dorfield in the box, so we're going to have to...
He'll be there for about 30 seconds. So if we get a whistle after 30
right.
seconds,
they're coincidental.
Yep.
So that's right. I forgot. So we're 5-on-5 right now.
So 5-on-5.
It's been a long 15 minutes, and takes me a while to get back here.
And then hopefully we just can get a fast start here and get another one up here on the board and see if we can't mimic our first period into the second and go ahead and get this thing to a run clock.
Yeah,
right with that.
It's Sunday, man. I'm getting kind of hungry. Go home and get some.
Eat a salad?
Yeah, get my salad. Well, I get my parents to take us out to eat. And they're nice enough to drive up here, so we let them take us out to eat.
There you go.
They insist. Okay. Dubuque skates it in the zone. Shot on net, off Warwick's stick, up and out of play. There they go. They're out of the box.
Out of the box. Got the whistle, so now everybody's, full bench.
See how long we can go with this. Okay, Hobbs goes in for the face-off. May and Dunn flank him with Butler and Warwick behind him. Warwick with the long stretch pass. Dunn's going to outskate him. He's got to get to it. Oh, I think he let up a little there.
Well, too fresh of ice.
Yeah, that puck was sailing.
Yep. So
I think May's giving him some. Should have caught that.
Should have had that. Should be a little faster.
Yeah. So we'll do it again. Hobbs goes in for the face-off. Going to try to jumps it forward. Over to May. May over to, it ends up back to Butler. Butler's going to send it in deep. Dubuque sticks it down. They go down behind the net. Breakout comes up to Butler. Butler keeps it in, sends it back down, comes around. Hobbs seals the boards. Nice stick by Hobbs. Now Dunn with the puck. Circles down to the red line, centering over to Butler. Bounces off his stick. He centers it, tries to get a bounce. May keeps it in. Nice keeping. May with the shot. Oh, nice juicy rebound. Hobbs just wasn't in quite the right spot to get it. May battles, sends it back down in deep. Sends it back into Butler. Another nice keep by Butler. That's about 2 or 3 on this shift. They send it back out over to Warwick. Warwick's going to send it back in deep. We're going to go for a line change. Mink comes on to pressure. There's a trip and no call.
Wow.
Thought for sure that was going to be. Butler sends it up. It's in the feet of Cooker. They send it in deep off of Jack's stick. Warwick takes it, sends it out of the zone. Up to Hender. Hender now in the zone. Circles his guy. Shot. Nice glove save. That will give us an offensive zone face-off. Finish our line change. Bring Stern and Dorfield out on the back end.
Yeah, good job by Hinder, though, getting it in and then climbing it across kind of the middle of the high slot, and just being able to get a shot off. But we didn't have anybody on back support, so even if there was a rebound or if he shot it low, there wasn't going to be anybody there or anybody sitting back door. But
puck out of play, sitting up in the netting. So we'll have another offensive zone face-off. Henry will go in for the face-off. Cooker on his left, Mink on his right. Well, maybe they'll change things up. Going to stack them over on the net side. Henry shoots it towards the net. Cooker with the puck sends it back behind the net to Mink. Mink tries to center it out to Hender, but gets sticked aside. Throws it up the board. Stern steps up, sends it back in deep down to Mink. Mink on the boards. Cooker goes in to help behind the net. Still there. They try to send it out. Dorfield with the puck. Reverses it back to Cooker. Cooker over to Mink. Nice stick work by Mink to get that puck shot in the shin pads. Now a trip. We're going to let that one go too.
I don't know how you can let that one go.
When his stick is between his skates.
Is in the toque of the skate. So, but
well, maybe they're making up for the one they missed before.
I'm okay with it, but it didn't affect the play.
Stern comes out with it. Sends it up the boards. Mink over to Hender. Hender comes in with the puck. Sends it over to Cooker just off of his stick. Jumps over his stick. Warwick. Oh, And number 9 comes out with it. It's going to be a test for Jack. Jack comes out. Off the pipe, ends up between his legs. May now with the puck. May is working to skate it in. Got a stick in his midsection for the trouble. Back to Stern. Stern with a shot.
Yeah, so number 9, got free with breakaway, but
got the 5-hole, but
hit the pipe, so that doesn't even count.
Jack should be giving that pipe a little rubbing right now,
right.
a little loving. So Hobbs goes in for the face-off, Dunn on his right, May on his left. Warwick and Butler behind, wins it back to Dunn off his stick. Butler steps up. May now with the puck. And that's going to be an icing on the fresh ice.
Yeah, a lot of bouncing pucks right now, and just kind of getting people's feet, and we're just not able to handle and get it out of our feet and up to the blade of our stick, and be able to keep it flat and move it.
Hobbs goes in for the face-off. Wins it to himself momentarily, still comes up with it. May steps up, sends it back in deep, and that's out of play. Going to send it to the other side where Dunn will now take the face off. They're going to stack the side of the net here, so Dunn's probably trying to win it forward. And Dubuque sends it out. Warwick chases, sends it over to Butler. Butler with the puck. Off the boards to Hobbs. He gets handcuffed a little. Got another icing here.
Go Leaf!
Be another offensive zone face-off. Hobbs goes in for this face-off. Hobbs wins it to Dunn, over to Butler. Butler the shot, rises up. Warwick now with the puck. Sends it over to May. May centers to Warwick, who was breaking in. Butler sends in the corner. Dunn wins the battle, sends it back to Hobbs. Dubuque with the puck now, up on the boards. Warwick now at the puck, sends it over to the far side. Hobbs chases, tips it over. He's got Dunn on the back door. Dunn had to kind of shoot cross body there. Butler now at the puck again, sends it up to Kilty, and we're going to have an icing. He just missed that puck.
Yeah, that last opportunity, I think we were just a little late getting the puck over, and then May was done. Trying to be able to go back across his body, maybe the better option. He had his forward partner right behind him on the back door also. Probably didn't see him. His back was to him, but it was good movement. Right plays. Just weren't able to convert.
Okay, Dubuque sends it in deep. Dorfield goes back for the puck, reverses it around to Stern. Stern's going to skate it out. Barton sends it in deep, seals it on the boards, sends it up to Goodnow, still battling for the puck. They send it into the bench.
So I like seeing our defense be able to take the ice that they're giving them, rushing the ice. I always like that. We don't have to pass it. Take all the ice they give until somebody comes and activates, and just make sure that you have an outlet and get everybody else, going with you.
Okay, Hendry goes in the face-off. Stern Dorfield behind him. He goes forward with it. Dubuque comes out from behind the net. Dorfield steps across, gets a shot. Tip Cooker now with the puck. Hender over to Mink. Dubuque comes out with the puck. Dorfield on defense and Stern. Nice stick by Stern to tip it off their stick. Now we got a 3-on-2. Hender with the shot. Looking for the rebound. Stern now with the puck, sends it back in deep. Mink goes in after it. Back up to Stern or Hender. Hender with the hook. Or the guy went down, I guess. So that'll put us on the penalty kill. I think that's our first penalty kill of the game. Everything else was coincidental. So
yeah, we don't want to give Dubuque any reason to think that they need to be back into this game, and so this is a big kill, I think, just so there's no momentum. Going back and that belief of, hey, we can come back, we can fight through all this. So
Dunn with the puck to May. May tries to take a shot, gets sticked aside. Nice stick by Dunn. Think he was trying to get it back to his defense, but didn't happen. Dubuque behind the net with the puck, setting up here behind the net, sends it back out front, jumps over their stick. We got Dunn. We got a 2-on-1 over to May. May with the puck to Dunn. Dunn setting up and a goal. Dunn has had quite a few opportunities of that.
Yeah, so that's a big goal. Just number one being shorthanded, being a shorthanded goal, but number two just gets you that 4-0 lead, kind of starting to put some nails in it, and gives you that house money that you get to play with a little bit.
So that's going to give us a shorthanded goal with Hender sitting in the box. Referee having a conversation with the penalty box attendant. Don't know what that was about, but we'll drop the puck again. Hobbs now with the puck. Shot on net. So that gives our Oak Leafs a 4-0 score right now with 9:45 left in the second. Mrs. McGrath must like the song here. Okay, Dubuque looking to come out of the zone. Oh, just off of May's stick. Nice pressure here by May. Dunn sends it back in deep. Long pass out over to Warwick. Warwick tried to hit May with that. Now back to Hobbs. I think Hobbs is just going to probably clear it. Nope. I'm not. Watch back door here. Nice stick by Hobbs. Down in the corner. Dunn pressures, comes out with the puck. Still battling. Ends up sending it into Jack there. Good alert play by Jack to freeze that puck.
So 14 seconds left, and then we'll get Hender back. So we can get back to 5-on-5 and see if we can't increase our lead the way we got it going.
So we got Mink and Cooker out there with Stern and Dorfield on defense. Stern hard off the board. That came out. Mink goes ahead and sends it in deep. One second. Now we have Hender back. Stern now at the puck. Dumps it back in softly. We're at full strength. Stern now with the puck. Tries to get it out. Dubuque keeps it in. Hender comes over to help. Comes out with the puck. Now Mink to help. Mink bounces it off the boards. Dubuque now with the puck. Good hit by Stern. Sends a stick flying. Now Stern's going to skate it in. And we got a penalty. And we got a rowdy crowd here. Nothing like a crowd cheering because they took a penalty. A vicious hit there. So
he'll go for a knee. 2 minutes for a knee there.
And that'll put us back on the power play. Hobbs, man, Dunn, Warwick out there, and Cooker over to Hobbs. Hobbs sends it back down deep, and Dubuque will clear. Dunn with the puck, skates it in. Sends it back to Warwick. Warwick over to Hobbs. Just off a Hobbs stick, sends it back over to Warwick, back down to Dunn. Back up to Warwick on the point. Shot. Bounces off. Warwick's got to get on his wheels here. And Jack covers. So that puts us in the defense's zone face-off. Dunn goes in for the face-off. Wins it back to Hobbs. Hobbs flies it out to May. May's got to catch up with it. He's got to get on his wheels. They blew off icing already. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs sends it back down to Dunn. Over to May. May over to Dunn.
Back door.
Dunn with the shot. Sends it back to Cooker. Sends it back to Dunn. Over to Stern. Down to Hobbs. Hobbs comes being met. Just off of Mays, coming out the other side. Stern with the puck. Over to Dunn. Back door they're looking for Cooker cutting.
And Cooker just didn't get to that crease quite yet, so it was a little early. But it's the right look. You're looking for that crossing.
Barton now with the puck. Shot. Puck comes high to Stern. Stern now skates it in. Dubuque reverses it over to Kilty.
Oh, Cerny got one.
We got a penalty coming. So we'll touch that up, and Stern's going to be heading to the box.
Yeah, Cerny.
I didn't see it.
Cerny was working hard down and took a stick, high stick to kind of the neck area. Ref didn't see it. He got a little bit of frustration in him. Went to go make a hit in the corner, came out of there, and so I think it was just a little bit of frustration. And then he slashed the next kid right across the shins. Trying to play the puck, but a little bit more under control and would have been better, but didn't happen. So we're going to be on our penalty kill for the next 2 minutes.
Okay, it looks like Hender and Mink out there in the front, Dorfield and Butler on the back. Nice clear, goes all the way down, gets it out of the zone.
And we're going to get another penalty. 2 minutes for a cross check. I haven't seen so many fans from your team cheering for penalties.
Yeah, well, like you were saying, I think they're pretty used to it. Something they must do.
Well,
they take enough of them.
I just don't understand that piece.
As a team, I think they're probably close to the top of the league of penalty minutes.
They're number 2, but we can still have some. To me, just some class.
Yeah. Well, we'll just leave it at that.
Yep. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, puck down the corner for Hender. Looks like they just drew another one. Just undisciplined team, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the coach is getting on our boys. Just give it to them.
Just give it to them at this point. They're going down another.
Because the more if you give it to them, the more time
we
have on the power play without getting them back, and you get some more time of having a 5-on-3 and those sorts of things. So.
Well, shoot, we're still in the second period here with 5:13 left in it. This is just a slow game with all the stoppages, the penalties. We talked earlier about wanting a little cleaner game than the JV, and it just hasn't happened yet.
So first period was good. The second period is really slowed down. We've had a lot of whistles on icings at the very beginning, so we've been in the second period. It feels like forever, but but then all the penalties coming now isn't helping anything. So.
Okay, so Hobbs goes back for we got 4-on-3. Not something you really practice much, but Hobbs goes in, skates behind the net, gets rubbed off the puck. May goes in to help, sends it back to Hobbs, over to Cooker. Cooker looking for the shot over to Hobbs. Not a good setup for him. Back to Cooker. Down to Dunn. Puck's bouncing a lot here. Nice block by Dubuque there. Send it up to May. Nice.
There you go.
Looks like we got fans going a bit crazy down here. We had this same instance, I believe, last year. They don't appreciate us celebrating and running our flag, but we'll leave it at that. So, with that goal, who got that? The Hobbs? I think it was Hobbs.
It might have been Hobbs. It might have been May. It might have been Dunn. I don't know. I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah.
It's a hockey game. You
Yeah.
know.
So, hi Shane. Shane Zimmerman down there trying to play security guard.
It goes back to my,
Let's show some class here.
It's we gotta be better than that and bigger than that. And I'm not saying it's one side or the other. It's all of us, right? And we got to come to the rink and just support our kids, making sure our kids are having fun and doing those little things. And the result at the end of the day isn't.
So we got a penalty going on. I don't know what happened.
So it looks like they may have given May a 2-minute minor. Not sure for what. Maybe excessive celebration, what have you. But
so
now we're down.
We're down.
And it's a 4-on-3.
Done with the shot. Okay, so we got Warwick, Hobbs, and Dunn out there for our 3. And Dubuque ices it, so it brings us back down for offense's own face-off.
It's probably a good thing that we're not serving beverages.
Well, they probably are, but good thing is earlier in the morning.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't last night.
Yeah. Well, we had a big enough arena last night. We were separated. Dunn goes in for the face-off. Dubuque sends it in around, takes a funny bounce. Dunn sends it back out. Set back up.
Now we're back to 4-on-4.
Okay, 4
for
on
the next
4.
36 seconds.
And then
that's all right. Let him circle.
Yep. Nice stop by Jack. Yeah, keep him to the outside. Let them do that all they want.
Yep. So 16 more seconds. Dubuque will get a guy back, and we'll be going on a short penalty kill again. Probably for another 45 seconds after that. So.
Okay, so we got Butler, Warwick, Mink, and Cooker out there now. Mink in for the face-off. Wins it to himself over to Butler. Butler's just going to skate it up ice. He brings it in over to Cooker. Cooker sends it back to Butler. Back to Warwick. Okay, now we're on a 41-second penalty kill. Warwick clears it back down. Waiting for them to come out with it. Nice stop by Mink. Butler goes ahead and sends it back in deep. Makes them set back up behind their net. Behind the net now. Centering pass. Nice stick by. They get a goal.
Yeah, so they get a power play goal. It was a good setup by them, being patient and then looking for that cross ice, and was able to find the goal on the short side. So it makes it 5-1. So still got work to do. It's still a long game. Still got to finish this period, which feels like we've been playing this period for the last, 2 hours.
Yeah, this period has gone on forever. Okay, we got Hender and Keeney out there now on the front line. Back to Dorfield. Dorfield sends it around to Stern. Stern sends it up the boards. Keeney battling. Now Stern goes back for it again. Reverse it out the other side. Dorfield getting there. Jason Hender battling on the boards. Dylan Hender comes in to help. Comes out with the puck. Doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Jason Hender comes in to help. Jason Hender out the puck. Gets off his stick. Shot on net to Jack. Dorfield behind the net with it now. Over to Stern. Jason Hender the puck up to, or Dylan Hender up to Jason Hender. I'm going to get confused here. Dylan Hender with a shot, and that would be his first varsity goal, I believe.
Really?
So we want to save that one.
Yeah, that's a good one there for
Jason. Great.
Can't think of a more deserving person to be able to get his first goal, varsity goal, than that young man. So,
yes.
That's why I think you see such a reaction out of the Oakleys on a 6-1 lead, which maybe Dubuque may not understand, may or may not, but it's a big thing for him and that young man. And that's what this game is really about, right?
Yes.
Just the fun and the excitement of these opportunities. So
nice passes, get it out of the zone there. Up to Goodnow. Goodnow with a shot. Handcuffs the goalie. Right there. Kilty had one sitting there waiting for him. Nice step up by Stern there. Stern hits it in the zone. He's going to go in after it. Stern down in the corner.
So it looks like Dubuque's going to get a penalty here at the end. And, 2 minutes for an elbow as they kind of crunched Kelty. So we'll finish this. Minute 3 left in this period. We'll be on a power play in the 57 seconds into the third.
Our coach is complaining a little bit about it. I didn't see it. You must have.
His hands were up. Man, when your hands are up, your elbows are up.
Yep.
So, sticks in the air. Those are easy things to see and easy things to call. When your stick's down, means your elbows are going to be down. So I always say, keep your stick on the ice and nothing can happen.
Oh, yeah. Little Eddie Ochek there, stick on the ice, and done.
Wide open net and just missed it.
Yes, he did.
It was the right look. It was a good look. So.
Yep, they had him. He just. Okay, over to Cooker, back to Warwick. Let's try it again here. Warwick with the shot. Puck's in the corner. They send it out. Ooh, Warwick with the turnover. Just bounces in through the crease. Warwick's just going to skate it in. Rolls off his stick. He still has control. Tries to center it.
Oh, they're going to get.
They're going to get May. I think he didn't even. The ref wasn't even looking at it, but he saw him down. It's a call.
So I think it's. I'm not exactly sure what call he's going to make, but I don't know if he's going to give him for trying to leave his feet. If it's more of a. He didn't really leave his feet. He just kind of made a lunge.
Lunged at him. I think just with the way the game's going, I think they're going to call everything to not let anything get out of hand any worse than it already has. So that
concludes our second period. There's a little bit more action than I wanted.
What was that second? About an hour and a half long?
Yeah.
So we have they're on a 57-second left penalty. We just got a penalty, so roughly we'll be 4-on-4 for a minute. Then we'll go on the penalty kill.
Yep.
A minute into the third, and we'll see where third period takes us.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in 15 after the scrape. Okay, back here at Metro Ice Arena after the longest period of hockey ever.
Yeah, we just need less whistles and just play. Hopefully, we can play something that's clean. You know, just a clean period. And the way the second period the second half of that second period kind of ended, a little leery on that.
Yeah, May got a penalty for. It's not on the board, so I'm not sure what it was. So we still have 5, so it must have been a 10-minute.
So it could have been a 10 minutes, and maybe it's one of those where it doesn't go against you. Maybe a bench minor. Could have been a bench minor. Could have been, I don't know, magnitude of anything.
Well, we are still on the power play. Nice stick by Warwick. They get a shot off. Hobbs up to Warwick. They go ahead and send it back down. Hobbs goes in for the puck, comes out from behind the net. He's going to skate it right on in. Gets a shot on net. Gets leveled for his trouble. Warwick now with the puck. Over to Hender. And Hobbs draws the penalty, and I believe.
Yeah, it looks like a
trip.
Looks like 98 is going to be going to the box, but see what the referee calls here. If it was a rough or a cross check. Gave him a cross check there. So I think the coach is very happy on that one. I didn't really see a cross check as much.
I saw more of a trip, I thought. Looks like they got a bench minor. They got another one.
Yeah. Well.
And now he's out. Never seen both teams cheer for a coach getting kicked out. Heck, even their assistant coaches cheer from getting kicked out. So
it's par for the course.
I don't know here.
This one.
It's just this happens every time we play them.
So we need to get through this 15:56 and just keeping our own heads and keeping our cool and not reacting to anything.
And hope they don't do something stupid to get one of our players hurt or something.
We just need to understand that we got 2 huge games coming next weekend against Quad Cities, and we just need to make sure everybody's healthy and is able to play. So just play the game the right way. That's the only thing we can do.
Well. Excuse me, Warwick and Hobbs are playing catch down to Dunn's, back to Warwick, over to Hobbs, over to Dunn. Nice stick in the lane by Dubuque to send it out. Okay, so we got a 5-on-3 here. So Warwick with the puck sends it over to Hobbs. Back to Warwick. Down to Dunn. Back up to Warwick. Hobbs looks down to Hender. Hender over to Dunn. Back up to Hobbs, over to Warwick. Back down to Dunn. There's another interference. We'll take another one out. And we got screaming fans, but we'll have that. So they're going to run out of room in the penalty box here real soon. That stays a 5-on-3.
So Dubuque's got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys there in the box.
I think there's one sitting back there. So they got 4 and an attendee. He may have to leave pretty soon to make more room.
So
that or they'll switch. The penalty box could be their bench.
So the thing about this is now we're on a 5-on-3. So what happens here is that last penalty can't start until the first one's over, so it's still 5-on-3. So we're still going to be 5-on-3 for 1:24 and then an additional 2 minutes, and that guy can't come out. So they're all going to be in there for a little bit longer than.
I'm glad you understand it because I'm lost.
Well, they just start stacking up. And
so they're not going to all go at the same time. You can only have 2 on the board.
You can only have 2 on the board, and the third one's going to have to sit and wait. And so then the guy who's the first one, number 98, he's going to have to stay in the box until there's a whistle, then he can come out.
Okay.
So they're just all stacking up. So the officials are over there just making sure that the attendee knows what's going on, so they don't get caught with too many men.
Good floor check there by Dubuque, wasting a little time here. Shot by Hender. Dunn now with the puck. Goes behind the net. Over to Cooker. Over to Hobbs. Over to Warwick. Down to Dunn. Back to Warwick. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs with the shot. Glove save. They clear the puck. Warwick goes back for it. Warwick skates it out. Enters the zone. Warwick down behind the net. Sends it to Dunn. Dunn with the shot. Goalie just got a pad out on it. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs down to Dunn. Back to Dunn now. Goes down the corner for Hender. Over to Hobbs. Behind the net to Dunn. Back over to Hobbs.
So now they get one back, and so now it's going to be a 5-on-4 from now the next 2 minutes.
Okay.
At the next whistle, I believe the other player can come out as his penalty has expired, but yeah. So then now their other guys can come back
like
out, and we'll still be on a power play for 1:40.
So May comes out of the box too.
Yeah, so he must have got a 2-minute bench minor.
God, that took that long. Okay, so we are still on the power play for 1:40. Kilty with the puck sends it up the wall. Never seen a team cheer when the players hurt somebody.
Yeah. I don't want to get going back and forth where, big hits or those type of things. We got to be classy on our end. I think, that's those are the right things to do. These are kids out here playing.
Yep.
But what happens on the outside of the rink is what's on the outside. We got to play clean on the inside. And, and that's just got to be promoted by both benches, to make sure that that's what we're doing.
So we're 4-on-4 for 1:13, barring any other penalties, and they will have a power play. Good job by Dunn coming out with the puck. Over to May. May with the shot. Dunn battles for the puck. Another shot by May, just missed with that one. Hobbs now over to Warwick. Warwick with the shot off the pad to Dunn. Dunn sends it over to May. Dubuque sends it in. May now with the puck, sends it up to Dunn. Dunn now in the corner. That's icing.
So we're still 4-on-4 for the next 12 seconds, and then Dubuque will get a guy back for a little short little power play.
Okay, so that brings Hender, Mink, and Stern out. Cooker. Looks like Cooker's playing defense right now. Up to Hender. Hender tips it in. Hender goes in the corner for the puck. Mink goes in to help. Comes up to Stern. Stern throws it back in deep. Mink still with the puck. Dubuque circles and comes out with the puck. Nice job sealing off by Stern. Puck comes out. Dubuque is on the power play now for another 12 seconds. Stern with the puck. Circles around. Sends it all the way around the other side. Cooker now with the puck, sends it over to Stern.
Now we're at full strength.
We're at full strength. Mink just misses the puck. Now they send it back into Cooker. Cooker over to Warwick. Up to Stern. Drops it to Barton. He sends it back to Warwick. Warwick with the shot. Barton with the puck. Tries to send it. Oh, goes off of Stern. And they get a goal. What's going on here?
I don't think they're going to call that a goal.
No, I think it's
blue. Something behind the play.
Yep. I'm not sure what went on there. I don't know what they're going to call here. I didn't see it. I was watching the play up the ice. I didn't see what happened behind.
I was watching up the ice.
But I didn't see any of our players even back there.
No, but then before the goal, I heard a whistle. Didn't know where the whistle came from. Looked back, and there must have been some words between the player and the official. In the JV game, we had a player from Dubuque get a match penalty for abuse of officials. I look at the game sheet, this one, and see if that's the same thing. If that's the case, Dubuque's going to have two players that are going to have some time not on the ice. So league office might have some things to do this week.
Yeah, give them something to do, huh? You're going to be busy. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nothing on the board. So it must have been just a game, I'm guessing.
So take that goal off the board that they could have had. And
okay, Goodnose chasing. So we still got 10 minutes left in this thing. We got to get another point on the board. Just get this clock running a little faster. Okay, Butler in the corner of the puck. Over to Kilty. Sends it over to Goodnow. Sends it up to Butler. Butler sends it up to Goodnow. Goodnow sends it in. Barton's going to go in after it. Barton sends it out to Warwick. Warwick with the shot. Into the nice stick by Butler. So Butler now with the puck. Sends it up the boards to Dunn. No. They blew that off. May picks the puck up. He's got Hobbs on his right. Now down to Hobbs. Hobbs behind the net. Dubuque skates out with it. Nice defense by Zimmerman and Bolrud. Up to Stern, over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman up to May. May sends it in over to Dunn. Dunn over to Hobbs. Nice play by Hobbs to give it back to Dunn. Dorfield steps up. Sent in deep by Dunn. They're going to send it out on Jack, so that gets rid of the icing. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off.
Yeah, so just kind of looked at that last penalty for Dubuque. It was just an unsportsmanlike conduct, game misconduct. So they gave him a 10-minute there. So just kind of curious to see what that call was. So must have had some choice words.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't paying much attention behind the play that far back. Stern dives to try to get out of the zone, gets it out to Hender. Bless you. Hender on the breakaway. Turns, looks for some help. Hender sends it in deep. Turn over to Cooker. Cooker sends the puck over to Stern. Over to Mink. Now to Hender. Back to Stern. Stern sends it in deep. Behind the net. It's like they're looking to break out with it. Now back behind the net. They send it up. Butler goes back for it. Sends it up to Warwick. Warwick tips it in. Goodnow chases after. Dubuque turns, come out of the zone to Warwick. Butler behind the net. Comes out the other side over to Barton. Barton with the puck. Sends it over to Goodnow. Goodnow tips it up and in. Goes off icing. Kilty goes in for it. Shot on net. Over to Barton. Barton on the board battle. Kilty comes in. They go to ice it. Too much snow on the ice. And I guess it did make it. I didn't think it was going to make it.
I didn't think it was going to make it either, but made it all the way down. So 6:22 left. Trying to get out of here with 2 points, much needed. And then get a day off and let's get prepared for Quad Cities as that's going to be a fun weekend.
Yes, it will be.
Having them coming over here, and basically it's playoffs for them and us.
Yep. Getting a little dirty out there. A little dirtier. .557 left in the third period. Hobbs made done on the front. Bolrud and Zimmerman on the backside. My goal is to get out of this game without anybody with an injury at this point.
Right, and just to make sure everybody's going to be healthy. And
Bullroot sends it up to May. Dunn goes in after it. Dubuque first one with the puck. Zimmerman to the puck now. Sends it over to Bullroot. Bullroot up to Dunn. Dunn sends it back to Zimmerman. Shot on net, stopped by Jack. He hasn't had much action here lately. Hobbs sends it around to back in to Bullroot. Over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman sends it up to Dunn. Good play by Warwick coming off the bench. Didn't he have the stick in his hand? And
okay, drew that off sides.
Yep.
Right now with the 4:46, and if I was Scott, I would be just letting our guys know. You get it to the red line, get
dump
it in
deep.
Let, you send one forechecker just to kind of keep the play flowing. Because Dubuque right now is just looking for those one-time hits, and you don't have to set anybody up to get hit. Just send one forechecker, play a 1-2-2, and get out of here.
Well, we got Mason Pospisil, Keeney, and Jason Hender up there on the front line. Warwick and Butler on the back. Warwick skates out with it. There's a slash, no call.
There you go. Just send one.
One guy in.
Two guys back, and force them to try to work it out. And
yep, just keep it in deep. Let this fourth line do some grinding here.
Yep.
No one get caught back, so Butler steps up. Butler the shot.
And then just make sure to protect your other your teammates.
Yep.
Don't give any buddy passes.
Don't give any hospital passes, as they like to call them. Well, what was
just keep things going. Cross ice, not feeding somebody from behind where your head's looking the other way, and those type of things. So all those little things you can do, and it's under your control. And just keep the flow of the game, keep the clock moving, get to the red line, get the puck deep.
Okay, so we got Dylan Hender, Mink Cooker. There it is, running clock. Nice tie-up by Dylan Hender on the face-off. Kick the puck over to Cooker. Nice goal there. Gives us a 6-goal lead, so this clock can start running. We get this thing over with.
Yeah, so put that on the board, and now, if you have to, ice it, because it's just going to continue that clock going.
Yeah, yep.
If you get some,
ice it and let it go.
Get to the red, get it deep, let the clock keep running. If you don't, if you get in a panic in the defensive zone, you can ice it and still get that clock moving.
Shot by Dubuque High, comes out of the zone. They send it back in deep on Jack. Jack's going to cover. Take the whistle, smart move. I mean, keep that clock running. I think I saw the coaches yelling at him anytime he's down there.
Yeah.
Freeze it.
Freeze it.
Freeze it. Boys, take your time on the line change. I think you just told Barton that. Barton's like slow motion going out there to take the face off right now.
Right.
I think Scott said to him, take your time. Oh, they're going to throw him out for it. They
that's
know
okay. That takes more time.
That's more time. We need to do the same thing again. Just keep.
There you go. That's okay.
Freeze it, Jack. We'll just keep this up.
Yeah, just move, change up your D. That's good moves. Just kind of now get it back to the corner, get it out of the zone, win the blue line. Win the blue line.
Yep, you've got to get it out. Keep plenty of people back.
There you go. Now you can just get it deep. Once you get the red, just get it deep. There you go.
Yep, Burton sends it in deep and going after it. Waste a little time here. Good save by Zimmerman. Throws it back in deep. Barton in the corner after it. Send it back in deep. Good no turns and shoots.
And if I was Bo Rude here, I'd just
give it to the goal.
Just get it out of there you go.
There you go. Ice it back down there. That's no big deal. Smart move.
Yep.
Smart move.
So just, keep firing that puck. Get it. Just win the blue. If it's an icing, who cares at this point? Keep that clock moving.
So we're just taking our sweet time. I think the ref's taking a sweet time too. I think they're in no hurry to drop this puck. They're going to talk a little. I think they're just going to let it run out. Nope.
Now they'll drop it, and I would just. There you go. Freeze it.
Jack. Yep.
And that's the game.
That's the game. It's over.
They're not going to drop it. Another one here. Because if nothing else, we're going to make a late line change, and both teams agree. And
yep.
So hey, big 2 points for us, and to get that kind of a three-point lead on Quad Cities, which then this next weekend having Quad Cities come to town for a 2-game series, 4 points to grab. A split is the worst, and but if we can find a way to beat Quad Cities twice,
all the power to us. That clinches us right there.
That would clinch it, and so you just it's in Quad Cities is the same boat. We got there's one spot left for the end of the year tournament, in 2 teams fighting for that one spot, and that's going to be next weekend. So the end of the year tournament basically starts next weekend for both teams.
Yep. So,
which the end of the year tournament, you lose your first one, you're done. At least this one, you if they split, it's a tied series, and it works out better in our favor. As then Mason City or Quad Cities would be big fans of Mason City. So if they sweep us, then we're big fans of Dubuque.
Yes,
and Quad Cities going to have to fight through.
Which is going to be tough for us, but
I think Quad Cities, what I've seen lately and what they've been doing, won't have any issues with Dubuque, but they'll have to fight through the mess that we just got done fighting through. But they're well aware of that, and
they've got to play them 4 times every year.
Yeah, so. And I'm excited to have Quad Cities come on over. I know Whitey, the head coach there, his boys are very disciplined and play a real good game. Got a lot of power in that, first couple of lines of theirs, and so they'll be ready for action. They'll be ready to go, and their goaltending is outstanding. I know they were injured early on, but they're healthy now, and so I think it's going to be a great matchup next weekend. I think it's going to be one to watch, throughout the whole league.
We match up very well with them. I think it's going to be a good fought couple games.
And it's going to be clean. I think it's going to be a good fought one. So excited for next weekend to have Quad Cities over here and see what happens. It's up to both teams and who wants it more and who makes the fewest amount of mistakes.
It's tough. It's tough for me. I spent my first 42 years in the Quad Cities, so it's a little tough going up against them, but it's going to be a good battle, and looking forward to it. So, we're signing off here. Final score was 7-1. We will see you next Saturday here for Senior Night.
Senior Night.